Welcome to another episode of Sneaker Convo. I'm your host with the most, Gary, aka In Gary We Trust, back at again with another episode. And saying this week I have a special guest is an understatement. I have one of the homies where it's like, I guess you can say, is he industry or not? Where it's like, are you a celebrity? But like one of the most popular DJs from the city, actually designer, DJ, creator. Please introduce yourself, my guy.
What he do? If you don't know me, I go by the name of Micro, aka Micro. That's all it is, baby.
True, man.
That was a beautiful intro, by the way. Thank you.
Of course, man. I try my best, man. Only 20 episodes in, kind of. So I'm still working on that.
Killing it, man.
But yeah. But how you doing, my guy?
I'm chilling. I'm life is lifing. Vibes. I feel like I'm at a point where, I'm just rolling with the punches. Whatever's next, I'm up for a challenge.
I hear that. But I gotta ask you like some quick rapid questions. So like, how do you explain your sense of style?
So my sense of style, I would say, is I feel like I'm in the point where I'm evolving. So like I'm trying to get to a point where I have everything I need and want, so I can just grab it, throw it on. But right now I'm at a point where like I see no rules. I'm kind of like, I used to be I only wore a couple colored shirts, like white, navy, gray, black. Now I'm like, okay, color. I hate matching. People know that. If you know me, I hate matching. But I'm like a color coordinated type vibe. Okay. So like that's my style right now. I'm a big silhouette person, like you said, crop tees or the vibe, or like big pants, or like a chunky shoe. I fuck with shapes now, so that's where my style is going.
You stand a lot, so you gotta be comfortable.
No cap. Sometimes I'm not, and I don't give a fuck.
Well, I guess like you guys know my sense of style. I've been called it a bunch of times, hype beast. But in short, like I'm streetwear. I love vintage sneakers, and that's usually like my go-to, pretty much.
You kill it though. You got some people try streetwear, but like you could tell that you're in the culture and you're where, like, this isn't like me just like, oh, like you're active in like the conversations, you're active in like, this is participating in it, like, you know what I'm saying, like you're active in it. So like I think that shows with your style too, like you're not faking it.
I appreciate that because like there's a new quote unquote sneakerhead born every day, and it's like a lot of people will say like, I don't know, how do you tell from the old from the new? Like, oh, you know.
Okay.
Depending on the certain sneakers, it's like, oh, he got on like, say like with Bread Ones, and say like, oh, he got the ones that came out on this year? No, he's wearing the 94s. He's wearing the 85s. He's been in the game a little bit.
No cap.
But and another quick rapid question I want to ask you is obviously you're around a lot of like rappers, entertainers, and I know being around that can kind of like influence you to make certain irresponsible purchases. What was it? It's like, so what would you consider your most irresponsible purchase?
Oh God. You should see what's like when we shop sometimes I'm just like, bro, why?
Why? Do that?
Not even why I do that. Like, why are we here? Why are you even putting me in this position? I got a couple irresponsible. I think my most recent would be I bought a pair of Margielas.
Okay.
The replicas with the paint splatter and the whites on.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I bought a pair of those and like I've been trying. I think I wore them. I didn't even wear them for real. Like I've been trying to get a fit off for the longest and never could. I got a bunch of little stupid like pieces. I feel like more of my stupid purchases are like clothing items. Besides that shoe, like most of the stupid shit I buy is like clothing. Like I bought a varsity jacket on tour, and then I come back home like, where am I wearing this jacket at? Like, so I think it's more so that. But I'm gonna go with the Margielas for right now, just because I can't get a fit.
Okay,
I can't get one off.
What I'm wearing is I got on the Fear of God hat, gray brim, of course. Black Nasties, we don't do that.
Talking shit.
Of course, the usual Timex watch. Keeping the Chicago theme, got the vintage, not reprinted, Chicago Bulls vintage rap style T-shirt. Technically, my first rap style T-shirt I bought. I did pay to play on this one. I ain't gonna hold you.
Word.
I
hate how expensive they are, too.
Bro. I know it's corny to say like price. I'm not gonna say the price, but I did pay to play.
Oh no, you be asking everybody, or how much? You don't mind me asking. I mean, ain't nobody checking you. How much you pay for that?
For the T-shirt, I paid a reasonable $250.
You could watch the Bulls play.
I paid a reasonable $250 because it's technically a $400-$500 T-shirt, but But I went to an event and I caught someone in person like, hey, yo, man, I got this, and he took it. So
I
and it's
respect
not
that. I
dry
respect
rot.
the hustle. If you really fuck with it, like, and that's your shit, I bet it is.
It's a very overpriced culture for sure that
Yeah,
I don't
facts.
recommend a lot of people get into. But as far as like my jeans, these are I call them the unchrome hearts because they are vintage orange type Levi's. But if you guys didn't know, Chrome Hearts usually uses these exact same jeans to just put leather patches on them.
No cap.
And these are the jeans you can find at the thrift store. But yeah, these are 90s Levi's pants. And this is technically my most recent irresponsible purchase is my the quote unquote V Loan ones. Joking. It's the Shattered Backboard Air Jordan 1. I had this pair before and then I sold them to my homie. Then he said he just needed money for something. I'm like, hey bro, I'll buy them back off you. And these are literally dying with me at this point.
No cap. Them shits is one of the hard. I'm a one advocate.
For sure, for sure. My guy.
I got on my homie's brand, Modern Rush. She ain't even out yet. She ain't find another one of these. You heard? Can't even find another one. I got a personal note, shorts, plaid shorts. I actually really love these shorts. I wear them OD. Vivian Westwood watch. My homie Copes made this weird twisted rosary. I got the Coco Nike socks on.
Did you dye those yourself or you just?
Hell no, bro. They saw these in Finish Line.
Word?
Yeah, bro.
Damn, I didn't even know that. They fired.
My homie bought me these for Christmas. Hell yeah,
that's fire.
With the shits, and then you know what I'm saying. I got the big chunky monkey threes on.
Yeah, the 88 White Cement threes, the reimagines. I love that shoe.
Everybody be calling them the reimagines. I'm like,
they're White Cements.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you like, first of all, we name them off rip. Like we name the shoe, and then people go rename the same shoe. I'm like, bro,
it's the marketing, quote unquote. Get right into it. The first topic of this episode is apparently rumor has it that Nike is actually going to start selling used sneakers. So being like I don't know how you feel about used sneakers, but I'm telling you my most recent purchase was a used sneaker. So I've always been buying used sneakers. I'm a strong advocate for used sneakers. I know some people are like, oh, I don't like them. They're dirty or they might have a foot fungus, this and that. But it's like I come from the era where it's like if you wanted a shoe and you couldn't afford the full like new price, you gonna do it. You gonna put up some trades. But if it's there, I'm gonna try to get it just to get my fit off. But I'm an advocate for used sneakers. How do you feel about used sneakers in general, and how about the fact that Nike's selling used sneakers?
I like the fact of buying used because I was on that shit too, like not being able to afford it. And then when I could afford it, it was like, all right, let me try to get some used shit because I can get it cheaper or whatever. And I literally saw it on like in real time, like on like my feed that Nike was selling used shoes, and I'm like, I was only taken aback by it just because I'm like, all right, how are we gonna check quality? How are we gonna like some of these reps are real? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, so how are we gonna check? Like, if someone's giving you a shoe, like how would you know? And I wouldn't want Nike to turn into StockX.
I think it's kind of hard because coming from the source.
Yeah,
you're getting it from the plug.
If it's a used shoe, it came from somebody else.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
that's
like,
a good take.
So how are you gonna give a used shoe back to Nike and then Nike's gonna sell it to me?
I never really thought about that.
That's exactly what I was thinking about when I saw it. I was like, how would that work? And I guess I could trust it because who better to authenticate a shoe than Nike themselves?
Exactly.
But some of these fakes ain't fake. You know what I'm saying?
That is true. Like, actually, I saw a documentary that like a lot of the fake sneakers, the factory that's made of be like sometimes be in the same factory as the real shit being produced as well, or it can literally be in the same little community. Okay. Like unfortunately, but as far as like Nike selling used sneakers, I don't mind it because there's a lot of people like I would say like in high school and like middle school. I'm not gonna lie. I guess side note, I feel bad for these jits right now because the fact that like you got to go to school and these kids rocking Margiela, they wearing Louis Vuitton, Dior, and then like and obviously designer sneakers are back in, so like they want to wear some like Louis Vuitton runners or some Dior runners and stuff, and it's like they can't really afford all the latest drip. So it's like, hey, the fact that Nike's kind of like selling used product, I ain't mad at it. As long as it's not like Booth, where it's like it's kind of like has like a long, big, like black marking on it and stuff. But
I feel like I feel more comfortable about it if they like drop shoes I've always wanted or something. But if they're dropping fucking a used Panda,
hey man, the white girls is messing it up anyway.
If they drop a used Panda, bro, bro. If they drop, yo, I'm telling you right now, like that's the last thing I want to see from Nike. Is a used like bullshit shoe, not a bullshit shoe because the Pandas are of course like a staple, but like a shoe that those shoes that kind of sit on shelves and no one cares about. If they start dropping those used on Nike, like they're not even selling new, let alone
that is true.
You know what I'm saying? So
I haven't been in the mall and like I'm not even trying to flex. I haven't been in the mall in a couple weeks, but like
you don't shop for y'all shop.
I hate this dude.
You don't shop for y'all shop. Y'all gotta get right.
I hate this dude, but like I heard that Pandas are actually sitting on shelves now.
All time.
I don't hate the shoe.
I don't hate them. Let me stop because I got some homies. I got some Pandas.
Basically, another conversation I think you're the perfect person to have this combo with is because I've seen you with multiple pairs of them. Is that how do you feel about like DIY sneakers? And what I mean by like DIY, there's different definitions of it, but pretty much like there's already like a concept of the sneaker, and it's kind of like being like someone that owns like a streetwear brand, or like they just create their own version, like the Jordan ones, like Cool Kai, pretty much.
Yeah.
Cool Kais. You have Warren Lotus does some sneakers, even though all these niggas is being sued. But
no cap.
And then like you even have, to an extent, you have like Bapestas that's technically influenced by Air Forces. So a person that I see you like rock a couple of them. How do you feel about that era of shoes today?
I feel like it's for the sneaker culture being as hype as it is right now, and how like it's bubbling. It still kind of talks of it. There's still drops. It's still like sneaker news in a sense. May not be all the time, but it's still up. I feel like those people, except like Cool Kai, because he still got like a heavy run with his shoes, and people are still going crazy for him. But like I feel like it could be bigger in this atmosphere. But I fuck with him. Like I bought the first. I mean, he said it was the first pair. I don't know if it really is, but I bought the first pair of Cool Kais. I didn't even know about them. I didn't know that they were the first shoe he made. I didn't know. I was like, yo, like I was like, this is hard. I'm like, I love ones. I love like when people make a like a side type shoe, like a different, like a DIY, you would say. Like I love when people do that. So when I seen that, I was like, oh yeah, gotta get it. And then he dropped another one. I was like, oh, I gotta get that suit. So like, yeah, I fuck with him. And I like Babe. I don't really consider Babe that because Babe is his own whole like conglomerate of like of a brand. But yeah, I fuck with that vibe. And I like how people could get creative, and like other brands, like I don't know if you see High Roller, Gilf Gavin, like those brands, they make some shit.
What's that brand where it's like it kind of has like New York on like the New York buildings on like the Jordan 1? I've seen that. I forgot the name of it, but
I've seen those too. I don't know which one.
That was an error as well. But like how I feel about those form of sneakers is like I respect it, but it's not for me personally. The reason why is like even with Cool Kai, when I first started, because like I even remember where it was like there was a whole pop up in Miami, and people was there for like a whole day camping out, ready for the release.
That's crazy.
Like,
I saw that, but that's crazy.
Like I was like, okay, I didn't know he was popping like this, and then when I finally was able to buy a pair, I didn't buy it because I saw that the retail was what, like $300 or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I'm like, bro, how the hell, in my opinion, how can you be inspired or technically rip off a shoe that already exists and then put a higher retail on it? I just naturally just can't. I can't understand it.
I feel like to me it made a little bit of sense because like if you, for example, like say you go into the mall. You don't go into the mall. I forgot. My bad. I forgot. You don't even.
I go here.
You don't get. No, it's cool. It's cool. I don't shop where you shop. So like,
I'm say you go to person.
So you go to the mall, right? And you go to Nike, and Nike has a shirt for $30.
Okay.
Cool. Now, say I go to a homie, and my homie has a shirt for $50.
Okay.
I look at it in the sense of like, okay, I'm buying this shoe from my homie because I know that he's probably doing it by himself, and he's not in the mall. And it's not as easy for him to, because like, once you're buying bulk and you're buying like, and you have all like everything in bulk, you could, shave the price off a little bit and this and that. So I'm like, maybe paying an extra $50, $100 for a black owned business, or not even just a black owned business, but any like, even if it's like a rip off type shoe or DIY type shoe, I was like, I get it. Because, like from a brand owner's perspective, I'm like, okay, that was probably expensive to make by yourself at that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's my take on it.
Okay, so you kind of, even though you did like the design, but it's more of the support factor that really made you like kind of fall in love with that type of shoe.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, got it. And I do respect the boldness, even though it's like the fact is he's still releasing the shoes and Nike handing out lawsuits left and right. So
no cap.
I couldn't do it for my mental, but hey, respect to you.
I don't even know how to call a lawyer. I don't even know like I don't even know where I would go. Like, if Nike sent me some mail, I think I'm gonna be geeked that Nike sent me some mail.
You think you getting shoes, but it's like, nah, we're
I'm like, yo,
suing
Nike
your
know
ass.
me, nigga. Like, oh shit.
Not for good reasons, bro.
Turn up. Fuck it, man. A win is a win.
Bro, like even like shouts out to the homies like from Pale. It's like I remember when D'Anthony got Rest His Soul when he was here on my other podcast. He said that, oh yeah, like Birkenstock is coming for us. He was excited.
I text him. I and it's crazy. I text him right after watching that podcast.
Really?
God rest his soul. I text him after watching that podcast because he was like, we shook. He said something along the lines like we shook the Giants' hand.
Yeah.
And I was like,
he's like, we're not stopping.
Wow. And that shit, like when I said shit took me back, I was like, wow, like yo, facts. Like I get it now. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I see it from your view, and I'm like, yo, I gave him his flowers that day. Literally after watching that podcast.
So we got to get into like one of my favorite segments of the show. This is where I have the guests bring in a couple of sneakers, some sneakers that's either their favorite or they just bring it as a conversation starter. So, Micro, the floor is yours. Where do you want to start? There's some interesting things in here.
I know. Wait, well, okay. Let's. Which one's most interesting to you, so I can start with it?
I'm not gonna lie, these right here, because this is actually a shoe that like, not saying that it came and went, but there's people who like had mixed reviews about it.
All right. So this shoe is actually. I didn't want to bring it. This shoe's a little like it's pretty. So you know what I'm saying?
What is it called?
I didn't want to bring it at first, but I was like, the shoe holds a really good story, like a close story to me, because it's like, I bought this shoe.
Is it Witherspoons, right?
Yeah, the Witherspoons. So I bought the shoe when I was trying to get a fit off, and I think it was like my first time like really caring about my next like outfit. And I was DJing a fest. I knew I was about to DJ a festival. This is Summer Smash in Chicago, and I was like, yo, I want a nice like summer fit. I had a stylist help me and everything. Like my
oh,
like,
word?
Yeah, I had a friend like I was like, yo, you gotta get this, and she sourced some pieces for me. Like, shout out Mari, I love you. So
you talking shit about me and like I don't go to the mall. We got a stylist.
She's the GOAT. She's the GOAT.
Shouts out to you.
Shouts out to her. But we were looking for a shoe and like a summer shoe, and I overpaid for these.
How much
and
you
then
pay?
Trashed them. Like at the festival, I trashed them. There was dust. There was
How
mud.
much you pay?
I think I paid like $250.
That's not bad. Nah,
They were going for like at the time they were going for like the reason why I wanted them so bad because they were going for like $100. And then while they were still going for $100, I really wanted to get the fit off, and I had a short period of time, so I was like, I'm just
supply and demand,
right, bro? So I was like, so yeah, that's that. Shout out to that was a cool moment. The next one. Yeah, pass that. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah. This is. Do you agree that this is the best shoe on earth?
The Jordan 1 silhouette, not that colorway.
Whatever.
my favorite colorway is the bread one. That's my favorite colorway of all time because, in my opinion, you can wear the bread one with a suit, with in pajamas, in business casual. Even though I do love that sneaker, but my gripe with people with that shoe is y'all did not care about that shoe until the last dance, and I will die on that hill by myself.
It is a good documentary. Shoe.
Yes,
seriously?
A lot of people, that shoe when it came out, there wasn't crazy hype for it. People were literally, because come on, Micro, you've been in the game for some time now. You knew the bread one was the one, and everyone treated that like the step cousin.
They did,
like the step brother out of the three.
Yeah, they did. I can't even cap. I did get.
And we're talking about the lost and found Air Jordan 1 or the Chicago 1, people.
All right, would you consider the regular Chicago 1 over the lost and found? Or you don't care? Like I don't care. Same shoe.
Yeah, all right, same shoe.
I bought this shoe because I was at a point
that actually has better quality than the the older one.
Absolutely. I beat these two, and the thing is, like, I recently cleaned these, but I've been like, this is a grail shoe for me. Like, this is the shoe. Like, I mean, once I got my bread ones, like, I was like, oh, that's a shoe I really love, and I'm glad I got them. But once I got these, I was like, I was really happy that I got this shoe because I think I paid like probably like low upwards of 500, maybe like
it's not. It's what they go for.
Yeah, so close, like probably 5, closer to 6.
I'm not gonna tell you how much I paid.
Word, nah, how much you paid? So I can feel good about myself.
Retail. That was my last sneakers dub.
Well, I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you have the retail plug, hit me because I'm losing out here.
No, like that was my last purchase from sneakers since last year. Was that release?
Oh yeah, Wrong one. Nah, but yeah, this shoe is definitely a shoe. I was like, all right, I got my girl shoe, and then when I beat it up, pause. When I beat it up, I was like, yo, this is the shoe that I'm glad that I beat this shoe up because I
So
was
good.
really outside. Like I was outside, I was traveling. Like I wore this for 2 tours. Like I'm never really. Usually I get a tour. Like usually I get a shoe for tour, and then I'll get like a grill or something. But then I had 2 straight tours. Went to Europe. I love this shoe.
That was a good shoe, and like, bro, I love the sneaker for sure. I think it's very comfortable. It looks good with everything, and
No, for
like
sure.
the some people try to hate it, try to hate on it, but the ones who hate on it don't have it,
No, no cap. This the ones. I'll always love
and
this.
that's definitely a good tour shoe.
And that's dying with me. That's one of them shoes that's dying with me for sure.
All right, let's get into these right here. These come to set again.
Yeah, I really just saw that episode. Yeah, these
What are those
these
called?
the Mason Mahara Yasuhiro. So yeah, these are the I bought this. All right, so my thing is like one thing like about my style is like I really love like a Converse like type look, like that white toe box and the regular plain like canvas shoe. Like through high school and middle school, I was like wearing Chucks OD. Like just love that silhouette. Just love the fact that there was like a white toe on the shoe. So when I got these, I got a couple pair of rigs too. Like when I was getting into these shoes and like
Mhm.
kind of like graduating from Chucks, I'll still wear Chucks to this day. But like from like graduating to Chucks and going to get these shoes, like that's one of the main reasons I bought this. Like I bought this shoe because I like it, and I was on the hunt for these for a while. Not this color per se, but like just the shoe in general.
Mhm.
And I just right place, right time. Actually, no,
Where'd you
wrong
get them
time.
from? Where'd you get them from?
I bought them online at like 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Scary hours.
Scary hours, bro. And it's crazy because I had no intentions of buying these shoes. Like I just couldn't sleep. Like that was it. Like I just couldn't sleep. And then
One of
right
those,
before
yeah.
I bought, huh?
One of those, yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
ones,
And then right before I bought these, I bought the shadow black ones. They're like the gray and white.
Oh yeah, the shadow ones, yeah.
No,
The Jordan ones?
the shadow. I think they're called shadow black. They're like gray. They're like gray and white.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I bought those like I want to say a couple minutes before I saw these. Like I saw this on an ad.
That's how they get you.
I saw-
Instagram got your ass.
So no, and it's crazy because I actually have like it's not this is not one of those like shopping on Instagram type moments. Like I had this in my cart, so I think that's how it came in the ad. Like I had it in a cart on some app on a couple apps actually, and then I was like, man, I just bought this shoe. Like let me just fuck it. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I went to bed. I was like, yo, I could have just went to sleep, but nah, look at me now.
It's okay, man. But yeah, with that shoe, like I like it. I wouldn't say it's for me personally, but I definitely see it can goes with your style. And like with me is I feel like my
That's hate. I'm just saying.
it's just not hate, bro. It's not hate. It's just not for me technically. That's all. Like when I see that shoe, I think of like IG influencers and all that stuff. That's all for me. That's it.
I feel it. I definitely see it more now. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely see that shoe a lot more now. But I've been onto the shoe for. I hate to be that guy, but like I've been on.
You've been doing this.
I've been on. Like I have a picture on my Instagram from like last year or like probably longer than that in a pair. They weren't my like official like first pair. Like my homie, we were on the road. We passing clothes and shoes and shit. So like I flicked up with a pair, but like this would be my first like actual pair. I was like now I rock it. Like I don't. Like I wore these on Instagram once, but I was outside. But like I'd be wearing these. Like I went to doctors and wear these. I'd be going to like this is my shoe. This is like my this is like my slides sometimes. Like it's like my.
But I do respect the fact that like any shoe you get, you are going to wear it wherever.
Yeah,
That's not me. If like Weissman threes, I'm not wearing it to a festival. I know Micro definitely gonna wear it to.
I definitely wore these.
You gonna wear them to a brunch or like
Probably the first place I wore them to.
brave, bro, brave.
No, I hate it actually. I'm not gonna lie. I actually hate it.
Hey, what?
I hate getting the because usually like now I'm at a point where I'm not really buying shoes because I'm like I love sneakers, but I'm not buying a whole bunch of Jordans. I'm not buying them. I got businesses. I'm trying to. I got shit to. You know what I'm saying? Like I got
Talk
shit
on
to,
it.
No, I'm just saying. Like I got shit to spend my money on. So like I buy shoes that I've always wanted or really love or like really care for. But then it's like with that being said, like if I try not to wear them and I'm like out in the back, like usually I'm buying these shoes if I'm out somewhere. So it's like I got something to do. I got a clean pair of shoes on, might as well. But like it comes with what it comes with, and I get all my shoes. All my shoes are almost about trashed at this point.
Say that out of everybody, you've probably traveled the most out of everyone that's been on the show, allegedly, at least publicly. So I would say is that the question I want to ask you is that, do like the more you travel, does your style change? Do you ever get inspired of different cities or different countries you go to? It's like, oh, I kind of like want to start wearing this here now. Like that's what I'm kind of on because I don't go to too many places. Like when I go like out the country, I usually go to an island. I've never been across the pond because like obviously when you go to an island, everybody wearing sandals. Like
you imagine Jamaican saying cross the pond. Like motherfuckers be like overseas. He's like, nah, cross the pond.
Cross the pond. You know, I haven't crossed over yet. But like I remember I went to Cali for the first time, and I remember my style changed forever because the second I went to Cali, I kept seeing two things: flannels, cargo pants. And this is like 2018, I think. And I'm like, ever since then, literally is what I've been on is like freaking cargo pants and like flannels. And even before I went to Cali, I never understood the point of a crew neck.
Like a
sweater crew neck because it's like my head is still cold. But then when I realized when you go to Cali, the temperature is always 70 to 65 degrees. So it's like you don't want to like have a hoodie on, but it's like you just want to throw on a little something just to be cool, be cozy. So it's like, and that's just me going to California, but you've been to like Switzerland and stuff. So like, how does your style change the more you travel?
I wouldn't say it changes more now. I feel like it's not really change. Like I don't think anybody's like influencing me where I want to like change my like how I dress. But I think one thing I'm noticing is that certain places and certain people like I said, like silhouette, like people. It's a silhouette thing. Sometimes it's not like I feel like a lot of things, especially in smaller towns. It's like, oh, I gotta have the shirt match the shoes match the earrings match and then it's like some people like really just either put that shit on. Like if most places in New York, like that's why it's like they have their like most people in New York, like especially in the fashion scene, like they got their closet right and they can just pick out whatever they want, throw it on, cool. So that's why I feel like I would love that type of like, and that's also goes to like a lifestyle type thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You would want to, because if you're in like, let's use New York, for example. If you're in New York, you're outside every day. You're either working, you're either networking, you're just in New York. That's the beauty of New York. Grab it, put it on, and most people have on like either like not most people, but like if you're in the fashion world and the fashion scene, like they have on either high end or like it could be avant-garde, it could be streetwear, but it's whatever they like, and they can just grab it and throw it on and grab, you know what I'm saying? Like, or change it out to whatever, and the fits be hard. Everything they have is hard. So I think I want to get to that sense, but it also, like, one thing I struggle with, I could say with traveling is sometimes if I'm in a different spot, if I'm in a different place, I want to switch it up. Not necessarily to match, like,
the energy where you're going, yeah.
Yeah, like, kind of to match the vibe, but more so to, like, I'm like, if I'm somewhere else, I think I bought those Margielas because I was going to Europe. Like, you know, so of course I can wear them here, but I was like, yo, I'm going to Europe. Like, let me get fly real quick. Like, I've never been here. Let me try.
So, like, even if you go to Paris, you putting that shit on.
Yeah, I was like, yo,
you wearing fur and shit.
No cap. I always said if I ever go to Paris, I'm like, I'm gonna need a 5. I changed my mind about that now, but that used to be my little motto.
All right, shoot, man. Like, all I know is if you see me in like London and all them places, I'm wearing track. I'm gonna look like Clint. I'm wearing track suits, and I'm not even saying sneakers, trainers.
Oh no, yo, they're on that, and you know about the brand Cortez?
Yeah, and like from like shots of Clint, yeah.
Yeah, bro, they're on that. Like, it's
a
vibe. Like, I literally just came back, and I was just like, yo, like they're rock. Everybody has a certain. So like, we were driving down the street. I seen a big ass line outside of Stussy. I'm like, yo, Stussy Supreme out there. Like,
really?
Yes.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense because because Stussy definitely. All like the weird Stussy pieces we consider weird over here.
It's that shit.
This sells out first over there. Like even when like I realize is that like when it comes to like, cause we live in I live in South Florida. Yeah,
like, I don't know where you at, bro. But.
Yeah, you all over though. But like we be in South Florida, when we think about brands like Supreme and Stussy, we care about like the most hype items. Like, so most people here are just gonna buy a T-shirt. Right. But if you go to like London or you go to Japan, they worried about the pants. Like all them pink pants that you said, why the hell would I wear this shit? That shit gone first over there.
Facts. I think I'm definitely that. that's another partial reason why I don't buy a lot of shoes, because now I'm buying clothes, I'm buying jackets, I'm buying shirts, I got some stupid pieces. Like I said, I got some stupid pieces that I shouldn't have bought. But like some of them are cool. Like sometimes people are like, yo, how would you blow a bag on some shorts? Like I blew a bag on these shorts. I'm like, yo, like I like clothes. Like I'm outside, I'm active. I actually like to dress nice. I think I love fashion more than I love
Sneakers.
like a shoe or just like one particular item. I love the lifestyle of it. I love the culture. I love the fact that people can get dressed and go to an event and that's another thing. Like not to plug in my event, but like yo, shout out on the Underground Garage. If y'all trying to pull up, get fly, come see us. But anyway, our event, I always say like I want people to get fly and come to our shit because like like we have people taking pictures and I want it to be that. I want to include the fashion sense into the outside world. Like of course you put on clothes to go outside, but I want people to purposely get fly to go to this party. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's kind of my.
And I think like the one last rapid question I definitely have to ask you is like as a DJ, your people like you're usually behind the booth spinning. So like, do you put more emphasis on like the t-shirt and hat and your accessories more than your actual fit? Like getting dressed to like you're going to like an event and like you have to DJ. What are you thinking about your outfit first? Is it the t-shirt that's most important, the hat, the shades, or?
I think it depends. So, like if it's like, all right, say we're going like, I think I care more about the fit in general.
In
like,
general,
I think it's a love for fashion. Like I care about the fit, but like if it depending on what it is or like say the fit has like a statement piece on it, then I'll really focus on that piece. Like say I have like yellow glasses on, then I'm like, okay, cool, yellow hat, and then but like. I think now since I'm starting to like DJ more like open format and parties and stuff like that, because usually I'm at a festival or like a concert, and I'm more so not behind the booth. I'm kind of like out, like I walk in the crowd, like I'm
and you get
on stage.
Hype, yeah.
I'm like so I usually care about the whole outfit.
Throwing cakes at people,
huh?
You throwing cakes at people?
No. So I'm like usually I'm getting like fully dressed and like because I'm like I usually like my whole fit. But I think now that I'm gonna start like DJing more behind the booth type vibe,
Okay.
I'm focusing more on like my top pieces and how like I look from the waist up because like people are just focused on that and like I'm just trying to capture that image. So sometimes I focus on it.
All right, bro, like that's pretty much everything. Like, bro, Micro, you were an amazing guest.
I'm mad sexy.
This man is a bad character, bro. Where can the people find you if you want the people to find you?
Hey yo. Don't look for me, man. I'll look for you. Whenever you need that, you know what I'm saying? Come holla at you, boy, all right? No cap. No, I'm playing. Y'all can find me at MicroX. Oh, over here? Yeah. Y'all can find me at MicroXDJ on all platforms. Damn, I sound like a fucking rapper. Yo, buy the album. No cap. But yeah, MicroXDJ. Come fuck with the kid. Come vibe, man. That's a good vibe on my page, man. We got raffles and giveaways and all that. That's a lie. I don't be giving shit away.
I didn't want to say it, but
I'm a liar. You ain't never seen me give nothing away. You was like,
hey, like if you want to cap, go ahead.
Capping, no cap.
But cap on your camera.
Hey yo, come get a giveaway, man. We giving out mad money, scholarships.
You can't even give away a ticket into his event that be selling out all the time.
Y'all can't come, man. Cop the ticket.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all know where to find me, man. I go by the name of Gary, aka In Gary We Trust, aka one half of These Are the Aesthetics. You can find me on my other podcast. You definitely need to freaking spin the block on that one as well.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, man, more episodes coming your way. I want to say thank you for everybody for tuning in, keeping the engagement up, and of course, it's like anybody's welcome here. If you have an interest in sneakers or fashion, hit my line. And this has been another episode of Sneaker Convo, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.